People often ask me, do disabled veterans get a property tax break? And that's a great question. If you're a disabled veteran, you might want to watch this video because you could probably save quite a bit on your property taxes. And be sure, if you have some friends who are disabled veterans, be sure to share this video as well. And the answer to that is it depends. Like a lot of things in the VA space, it depends. And the reason being, every state sets their own tax rules, and each state has their own rules for property taxes. Typically, in most states I've worked in, and I'm licensed in 30 states plus at this point, typically the ones I've worked in, that I see that they will require you to be at 100% disability. Now, some states will allow lower amounts, like I believe Texas does have a variance on that, and a few others as well. But most will say 100%. Now, as far as the amount of the property taxes, that also varies on the state. So here in Ohio, we're kind of cheap on our waivers, and we only give you a partial waiver. We don't do any full exemptions. But for example, Texas, Alabama, Florida, and a few other states, they'll actually waive all property taxes if you are a disabled veteran at 100%. So definitely, it's something to check out. Definitely something worth considering, because there's no harm in asking and finding out you don't get it. It's not like you're penalized or anything. And typically, you can still work. I've not seen any states that actually cap income, so your spouse can work, you can work. It's just a thank you for your service discount. The big thing to know is you will need to request it. And your county tax collector is your best place to look for that. Now, the other interesting question that I get often is, what about the back years? So maybe you waited 3 or 4 or 5 years to request that. Oftentimes, like for example, Michigan, I know for sure they will actually grant you that current year, and they'll actually refund prior years. Other states don't do it. It's you requested 1 year, snooze, you lose, you don't get it. I believe here in Ohio it's like that. That if you don't request it that 1 year and you request it 2 years later, too bad, sucks to be you. So definitely request it. Also, in certain states, you do have to renew it. I believe there are probably a few areas that they don't require, but I know here in Ohio, I'm pretty sure they do require it to be renewed every year. Now, I do have a resource guide for my friends at Vetted VA, I should say, that has a whole list of states and a whole list of guidelines, and a lot of good resources. So be sure to check the comments below where I have a link to that guide. So those are some rules about getting discounts on your property tax if you are a disabled veteran. Now, if you like this video and saw some value on it, please share it. Please comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm or Facebook